Hi Sagittarius, welcome back to Omkaratarot and to another You versus Them. Sagittarius, let's see how you're feeling now, how the person connected to your energy is feeling, and what action we can expect in this connection. And Sagittarius, these are general collective readings, may not resonate with all of you. Please keep that in mind. Take what works for you, leave the rest. So let's begin. Let's be. Welcome back, all my subscribers, and welcome in newcomers. All right, so newcomers, I'm setting down two sets of cards here. One side will be for you, one side will be for your person, and in the center, I'm going to have your dialogue message cards, mutual energies. If this is your reading, Sagittarius, you'll know which side you resonate best with. For me, this is going to be person A here, this is going to be person B. Bottom of my deck, I have the High Priestess in reverse. So something was revealed here. Something was revealed here. I think which kind of forced somebody to say, I have to make a decision. I mean, from the first look at my cards, I do sense somebody is now focusing on a stable, brand new beginning. They feel they waited long enough for their person to make up their mind. Maybe they found out some information about the other person and realized that they are not ready for, something stable and long term. None of my dreams and wishes will come true here. This is an imbalanced connection. They're not being fair. The other person is realizing that they've been released. They're realizing they've been released. They feel the chapter has shut down. They don't know how to make it work anymore. They feel the other person is not even willing to talk to them anymore. They feel the decision has been made and that person is probably moving on to maybe new love or something. I don't know. I'm going to, of course, clarify all these cards and dig a little deeper, Sagittarius. But before that, let me ask the universe. Spirit, tell me what's going on in this connection with Sagittarius and their person. Why are they both feeling this way? Sagittarius and their person, Spirit. All right. So the first card here, Sagittarius, says change. This connection is transforming or evolving. So there are some changes coming into this connection now. Attraction, feeling drawn or pulled towards each other. So there was a lot of attraction. There was maybe chemistry or physical, bonding or something. So there was a lot of attraction. The last one here says naturally. Go with the flow and let it happen naturally. Somebody may have tried to push this attraction to become something more. So Spirit says, just go with the flow. Okay, so Spirit, tell me also if Sagittarius and their person could say something to each other right now, what that would be since they're not communicating. Let's see if their higher selves could talk to each other and say something, what would that be? Sagittarius and their person, Spirit, if they could say something to each other right now, what would that be? Sagittarius and their person, they have lots to say. Okay, so let's take a few more from another deck. Sagittarius and their person, Spirit. All right, and just a few more from a third deck as well, and then we'll start the reading. Sagittarius and their person. All right, good to go. Let's start the reading. And Sagittarius, if any of you are looking for personal readings, my email is omkaratarot@gmail.com. You can reach me there. It's there in the description box below as well. So the first card here says, you say that I'm your divine true love and that I'm always on your mind. I don't understand then how you could have then ghosted, ignored, and even blocked me so much over the years. There are times when you've denied my existence so much that I felt the pain might only end if I no longer existed. The love that I have for you is a deep reflection of the love that I have for myself. I found all the fragmented, broken pieces of myself when I met you. You mirrored my wounds so that I could look deep inside of myself and heal from within. This connection can feel out of balance when I try to reassure or overgive to you. I realized that I have to give to myself, and that then you will master self-love. Why is the best fruit always forbidden? Damn, I know we shouldn't, but I just can't resist you. The magnetic pull is too intense in your presence. I just can't stop myself. Attraction. If the timing was right, I would have committed to loving you the way that you deserved. I'm not worth your tears. I want you to move on and find love again. It wasn't you. I just needed some time to work on myself. Some more. You really were the best thing that's ever happened to me. My past of how I was raised affects how I act now in life. I wish I could take back all those hurtful things I said to you. Soon I plan on returning, hoping it can work this time. I have commitment issues. I'm sorry for the mind games I played. I know it was wrong. You are much more attractive to me when you are empowered, rather than when you are insecure. Alright, so these were some of your messages, Sagittarius. If these were resonating with your storyline, let's start this reading. But before that, let's take an angel blessing card, and this one is going to be for the viewer of the reading, which could be you watching, could be the cross watcher. So a blessing, guidance, advice, or a message. And that was really quick, Spirit. You were waiting for me. And guess which card came out? Confidence. Maybe somebody who's lacking the confidence. But, well, this is also on this very spiritual note. This card actually depicts the very strong sword of Archangel Michael, which is used sometimes to sever soulmate bonds. Maybe you've learned your lessons from each other. So maybe situations, maybe toxic habits, addictions, whatever you feel now needs to go. You can sever those ties. Okay, Spirit, now tell me what's happening. Let's start with person A. And newcomers, please remember, these are not gender-based. I'm not guessing which side you're on, because I could be dealing with two Sagittariuses on either side. Well, if this is your reading and you've been resonating, you'll immediately pick up which side you're on, who this person is for you in your life. But for me, this is going to be person A, this is going to be person B. So one side would be you, the other one could be, yes, a love interest, spouse, ex, secret crush, could even be a business partner, could be a friend, best friend, a relative, maybe a co-worker. So please use your own judgment. It is a general reading. So person A, let's focus on you. Let's talk with you first. I'm going to focus on you. Once I'm done here, later I'll move to the other side. So tell me, what's the Ace of Pentacles? What's the Ace of Pentacles? They are feeling, because they never made a choice, maybe to offer something stable. Yeah, this person never made a choice in the past. They were keeping some secrets, and they feel because they never made a choice to offer something stable or start something new, they've been left behind. They've been left behind. Now they're feeling left out in the cold. Now they're feeling the lack. I think this person stood at crossroads for too long. Yes, they did have love in their heart, which maybe they were afraid to, express, because maybe they had another option, or they were in a position where they couldn't make up their mind or choose what they truly wanted. I think instead of expressing their love, I think this person could have come across as a player. They came across as a player, maybe pretending it was only attraction and I just want some passion. Basically, this person was blocked. They were not maybe in a position to offer anything long-term or stable, or maybe they didn't put the work in, I don't know. So then, why are you feeling abandoned and left out if you didn't make the choice, person A? Page of Swords. What's the Page of Swords? Page of Swords. I have a feeling, I don't know. Give me more. Yeah, they... One second. I don't think they expected this connection to end. They're very burdened, very overwhelmed, because they feel they thought they could come back with an apology or something. They thought they could talk their way through it all. They were keeping a watch on person B, but they feel the other person is okay. I mean, they did value person B a lot. They saw person B as somebody very nurturing, very kind, somebody they would want for the long term, and they thought maybe they could come back around later or apologize, but right now they feel, oh, they should have invested when the time was right. They should have, they didn't put in the investment. They just thought maybe later on I can apologize and get this going again. They feel they lost out on a 10 of cups. They are now missing their person. They are missing their person. They feel that was the golden cup that was, offered to me, and now they're sitting here in sadness. I think heart of hearts, they do want to rush back in, but somewhere they feel because they never made up their mind to offer anything stable, they've been blocked. Yeah, they are manifesting. This person is continuing to manifest. Maybe, sooner or later we can have a reunion. Maybe the fight can end. That's why they're keeping a watch. I think that's why maybe they're waiting for the other person's broken heart to heal or something. So they want to keep a watch on person B because they're trying to find out maybe if person B is still single. I hope they're not in another partnership. Maybe later on I can take a leap of faith and, I can come back to them. I do see them as my soulmate. And that is once, they are out of that stuck position they find themselves in. Maybe later on they can choose the other direction or something. Right now this person seems blocked, but they are spying. Okay, so how do you see this connection then right now? How do you see person B? How do you feel about this connection currently? 9 of Cups in reverse. They're not happy. This person feels very, very unhappy because they feel they're losing out on a soulmate bond, somebody who would have been a perfect match. They feel none of my dreams and wishes will come true here. They feel it's not fair, or they were not fair. Yeah, I think they feel they were not fair because I think this person tried to lie their way through or cheat their way through, or they ghosted. There's a lot of regret, shame, guilt, remorse. They know that they were being unfair. Okay, so let's see what action you'll take. Whether towards person B or in your own life. I'm going to right now go to the other side, see how person B is feeling, and then we'll do the action cards together. So person B, how are you feeling? What's the Four of Pentacles in reverse? It seems you're letting go. Yeah, person B says, I did see them as a soulmate. I did see them as a soulmate and a good best friend or something. I never thought it would just be passion and nothing else. But when I realized that they were being unfair, something came to light. I think person B realized something. Maybe they realized that person A never had the courage to make a decision or something here where person B says, okay, now time to release this connection. I need to wrap up this chapter now. Because they realized they were carrying all the burden of, on their shoulders, trying to make it work. Like, why should I have to be the one who should be doing all the heavy lifting, right? So I think they expected person A to work with them, but I think sooner or later they realized that they were just being treated like an option or something. So tell me, why do you feel this way, person B? Person B says because either they felt that person A was working with someone else, or they had their mind elsewhere. They were not working with person B, or not trying to work. Maybe they felt that their person A was only indulging. They only wanted the 9 cups and not a 10 of cups. It was all about what made them happy and not about what made both of you happy. I think when person B understood what was happening, that's when I think they cut off communication and could have walked away, saying, yeah, you know what, all the cups you're giving me are all empty. I don't want to be sitting here and dealing with your empty cups. I'm going to turn my life around, walk away towards finding a proper 2 of cups who will offer me something back in return. Person B, I think, is more focused on maybe a stable brand new beginning for themselves. Okay, so how do you see this connection then? How do you see person A? How do you feel about this connection currently? Person B says, I've made up my mind because they didn't. Yeah, they were unfair. They were not doing right by me. They never chose me. So, well, I chose myself. I made the decision for them. I think person B is more focused on finding their own happiness now. They've thought long and hard. Maybe it was a lesson for person B as well. Maybe they had to learn to put some strong boundaries or stand up for themselves. They are moving on. Person B seems to be moving on and giving themselves all that self-care, self-love, maybe calling in a brand new soulmate out there, making new friends, maybe focusing on what makes them happy. Tell me about the Ace of Cups. Ace of Cups. Ace of Cups. One more. Yeah, person B says, even if person A was to come back and apologize, I know that it would be a last-ditch effort. It would just be a last-ditch effort to make me stay or something. I don't think they'll ever be strong enough to actually stand up and put in the work. I think person B feels they've been stabbed in the back. Enough, like 10 swords is more than enough I can handle. I need to now cut this connection out. I need to focus on calling in a brand new soulmate. I'm done here. So person B could be focusing on their own work, their own stability, maybe meeting new people or working with new people. It's like, yeah, I have to see what else is out there, Omkaratarot. I've taken my power back. I've taken my energy back, because when I thought about it, I realized that this connection was always built on sand. It didn't, there was no foundation here. So I've learnt my lesson. Spiritually, I've grown, and I'm ready now to give all that love to myself and call in a new soulmate. I'm moving towards my peace and happiness. So let's see then what actions you guys will take. I'm going to take another deck for this one, Sagittarius. And while I shuffle this deck now, may I please remind you that if the storyline has been resonating, do let me know. You can do so by clicking the thumbs up button or leaving a comment or both. And that'll be really great. Thank you. And newcomers, repeating viewers, do like, share, subscribe to the channel. We welcome you in. Person A, action. Action from your end towards person B or otherwise in your own life. Ace of Wands. What's the Ace of Wands? What's the Ace of Wands? I know you're attracted to person B, but... Oh, Five of Pentacles, King of Pentacles, King of Cups, Wheel of Fortune, Page of Pentacles, and the Two of... They are still stuck where they were. I think this person is still stuck where they were. I think they are the ones who are feeling left out in the cold. Somewhere they feel that the other person is going to move on and, have all these wonderful new options coming towards them. They are moving on away from me. I'm the one who's getting left out in the cold. But I don't see them really making a move. This person they started out with the Two of Wands. They're stuck at crossroads, and they, I think, still are. I mean, they would still love to come and have some passion, I guess, with the other person. But right now, they're just sitting in their own misery of feeling, yeah, they're out there, they are single, they'll probably find somebody brand new. Somebody else is going to see their value and worth and offer them something which I didn't or I couldn't. And that's giving them a lot of stress, a lot of anxiety, a lot of sleepless nights. So, okay. So person B, what about you? Action from your end towards person A or otherwise in your own life. Hermit. Person B says, I've learnt my lessons here. I'm spiritually enlightened. I'm not chasing anyone. I know my value. I know my worth. I am now focused on making my own dreams and wishes come true, Omkaratarot. I think person B has done a lot of healing work, and yes, they are healed. They are shining like a star, calling in a lot of abundance. They've learned to stand up for themselves against things which are not reciprocal. I think they are closing down a chapter and starting a brand new one. So, High Priestess in reverse, overall energy spirit for Sagittarius' reading. High Priestess in reverse. Overall energy, Spirit. Yep, this is person B who says, I know the truth. I'm listening to my intuition now. My intuition tells me it's time to walk away. I'm not going to settle for empty cups. I deserve a Two of Cups because I know what I bring to the table. And yeah, they are, I think they are doing a lot of, it's not that they're going to jump into a new connection. It's like, I've learned my lesson. I'm going to go out and maybe make new friends, and I'm going to see who is going to be my best option. Yes, they could have a lot of options who are interested in them. There are new suitors who are coming towards them. But person B says, but this time round, I'm going to stand in my power. I know my value, I know my worth, and I will make sure I don't repeat any past mistakes. They've done a lot of healing work on themselves, and they're moving straight towards a Two of Cups. Somebody who's going to be perfect for them. That's what I have for you then, Sagittarius. Love and light. Take care. Namaste.